Well, I got it in and load tested. And it works good. It's tiny compared to the one I had, but I have tiny power, so I had one board that had a big hole in this end where the drain for the old swamp cooler used to drain through the deck. That's why that 2x6 is there. So that's all running good. I've got the screw just sitting there so I could made sure all the water was flowing good, and I got the float valve mounted. So I'm going to take you inside and show you the other end. Well, yeah, I don't know if you can see this wood floor. All this came off my sawmill. And we rejected a lot of this for the other house and put all the blonde boards, and my wife really liked the blue pine. Here, hang on, I'll show you another floor. The whole downstairs is pine. But this floor, since this is a guest bedroom and nobody's lived in here since I put this floor down years ago, it looked the best. It gets distressed because it's just pine. You could see where, you know, scrape marks get in it, but the finish is really pliable, so the finish never peels up. It just dents the wood. I asked my wife if she wanted me to distress the lumber before I put it down, and she said, "Oh no, honey, it'll get distressed enough," and she's right. I'll have to introduce you to my new kitty cat. That's why Blue Dog's sitting there. He thinks he's got to be in the house all the time now. Okay. I have to trim this out. It's where the old one fit through, and it's got a wood cover that goes over it for the winter time. And that's pump. That's high cool. Low cool. So I think pretty much it's going to take not a whole lot of power. I checked it when the sun was up, hour or so around noon, and it was handling, the solar panels were charging the batteries good and handling all the amperage on both settings, low and high. Now here's the weird thing. It's nice and cool in the house. It's 74 outside, and this is Monday. By Wednesday, it's supposed to be as high as 109. Now how weird is that? That's just weird. At any rate, I think what I'll have to do, since the cooler does take quite a bit of power to run, I won't run it all day. My solar panels will be charging my batteries from the night before, and probably around 3 in the afternoon they'll be fully charged, and I would be able to run the cooler when it gets hot in the 3 in the afternoon on 4 hours probably, without doing too much draw on the batteries. But really what will probably likely happen is I will be in the swimming pool, and then I'll turn the cooler on for an hour at night and open all the windows upstairs and push all the hot air out the upstairs windows, and then just go to sleep with a fan. But at least it's got, you know, some way to cool the house. It's only about 10 days a year, and this some years it never gets anywhere near 100 degrees, but this year it is. So that's the update on the swamp cooler conversion. Have a very blessed day.